Of course! Of course, Wizards! Of course! How's it going, boys? Today the new D&D expansion has finally came out, and with that we are making the Skeletal Swarming deck as I promised, as this will be our first deck. And yes, you can mark this day on your calendar when your boy didn't even lie, because would he ever lie to you? Obviously not. Made his promise fulfilled in a reasonable time period, and it didn't even take 2 or 3 or 4 and plus years. Yes, it is a cause of celebration. So, this is gonna be a Skeletal Swarming deck. We have a little bit of cultivating, so we get a bunch of stuff. We have a lot of control here. Heartless Act, Binding of the Old Gods. Cultivate and Binding of the Old Gods are slash removals, slash ramps, slash deck thinnings. Erebos' Invitation, deck of many things, which is, by the way, an extremely great card, because it can do a lot, especially in ramp decks, and it's a very fun card. Skeletal Swarming for the win. By the way, this card does synergize with itself, so if you have 4 Skeletal Swarming, that means every skeleton will have 4 damage, and that's pretty amazing. And by 4 I mean 5, because I can't do math. 4 Shadows Verdicts for pesky aggro decks. 4 Lolita Spider Queens. It's a gimmick, but it's a nice gimmick. 4 Bindings of the Old Gods as stated previously. Mazemind Tomes for drawing. And 2 Warlock Classes. The Warlock Classes aren't the best thing in the deck here, but they are kind of fun and they are kind of decent. And 24 lands to be specific. 3.3 average, but when you have Cultivate and Binding of the Old Gods, it's not exactly the worst thing. So, with that being said, boys, I hope that you have already liked the video and subscribed to my video gaming channel with Magic the Gathering in it. Oh yes, we do decks every day, and life is literally pain, and only your subscription can alleviate it. And if you like that video, that's just that's just one prayer for my soul going the right place. And with that being said, now, without any further ado, phone notifications. Now, without any further ado, for real. What was my usual intro? Without any further ado, let's just get a cracking and see what happens now, shall we? A match against Mass 82. Okay, and he has that avatar. Let's see. Warlock Class, meh. Heartless Act, pretty decent. Shadows Verdict. If that's a creature deck, I think we're in a decent position. Depends, obviously. Okay, it's not a creature deck. Is this going to be one of those situations where it's not a creature deck, and I will just get, well, something akin to, how do I put this? Ah, yes. Every single possible removal spell. Oh no, it's just rogue deck. Well, at least it's not a Ruin Crab. Admittedly, that's kind of strange. Ooh, well, it's technically almost the same as Ruin Crab, considering how much mental damage did he just do. But I can get rid of that, which is fine. Also, you know, boom! Yeah, kind of useful. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature dies this turn, opponent loses 1 HP. Very impressive. But it's 1 cost, so it's actually, like, super good. Man, they overbuffed some things. I will tell you that for a fact. Wizards definitely has overbuffed a certain amount of stuff. Also, I need to get rid of that. Okay, there goes one of my win conditions, which is sad. Against rogue decks, a Skeletal Swarming is, well, it's not just good, it is a D good. Yeah, Skeletal Swarming is amazing against rogue decks, for the most part. If he plays another Thief Guilds, no, he doesn't. Good. Okay, here's another Warlock Class for you. Why not? I have Shadow's Verdict. We're against the mill deck. What could possibly go wrong? Also, for some reason, classes are not legendary. It makes sense that they're not legendary, but a white now has turn 1 Helios. White has turn 1 Helios. It's disgusting. Okay, well, he milled 1 card and then... Ooh, that's big boy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good currently. It's not actually good, but I can pretend it's great. I can pretend it's great. Okay, let's... Wait, do I just take... Oh, no, I don't take 2 greens. Okay, let's play the green first. It doesn't really matter too much. I like that it's at least some deck thinning. With the Warlock Class, I can look up the top of my deck, which is not gonna be great, but hey. You can bet he's gonna use Into the Story, by the way, at this point. Cat on purple so he doesn't do it. Ooh, Shadow's Verdict. Okay, for decks like this, a bag of many things is not actually bad. Just want to point that one out. A bag of very many thingies is not exactly bad. Could be potentially really good. It depends on if we get to play it, but you know, whatever. Ooh. That Spider Queen Mama is not bad. But currently, I kind of have a little bit of advantage. I'm going to go for this. He hasn't milled me, and I'm kind of playing to the tune of maybe I just get stuff. You know? There is a chance. There is a chance. Okay, got the Spider Mama. He has currently only one bloom on, so this doesn't look that bad. I think he's reading also what these things do. Can't blame him. The Warlock one is also really good art, in my opinion. I think the Warlock one is the best looking one. So that's also, you know, I'm not saying that's the only reason, like, why I want, like, those Warlock things, but, you know, no, let's be real here, it's close, it's definitely close. Currently, considering also he's mana bricked, I kind of will just flat out take the advantage. He can't counterspell this, this creates spoidies, and those spoidies are gonna do, well, stuff. Okay, watch this. Ta-da! They have reach. They're pretty good boys. And draw a little bit more. Again, until we are really milled, I think that this is the best choice of action. I'm gonna play... Okay, now he has blue, and now we probably just instantaneously get absolutely obliterated from the consciousness of humanity. What a great feeling. Oh, he's just attacking with 1? Aw, man. Man, that was my deck of many things. I hate rogues so much. It's just the worst deck ever. Even when it's not good, it's still annoying. Even when it's... And not only chance of winning against the rogue deck, by the way, is only 1. Ooh, that's an interestingly stupid play. Well, I can't fault you for that, I guess. Wait, no, I can't. Okay. So, first things first, I guess. Do this. No, actually do this. Let's see. Do you have a counter spell? Would be sad if you did. Would be sad if you also didn't. I need very specific... Oh, he's looking for it. Yeah, he is... The boy is just, you know, looking for it. That's an interestingly bad rogue deck, by the way. Do I want to do this? He can't play it, so I'm just gonna cultivate. Okay, I have all the mana in the world. Now I just need to find the correct stuff. Finding the correct stuff could be a little bit tedious. I could push this to level 6, but admittedly, what good does it actually do for me? I'm not sure. Bloodchief's Thirst, really, is that gonna be your whole play? I'm extremely okay with that. You are the most unluckiest person I have ever seen in my life. And now that has just happened, I also win. Even though, despite the fact that I have literally gotten nothing of value except lands. God, I hate this. I'm milling myself currently, and that's the best part. And that's not the best part, that's the worst part. Oh, wait, he has Brazen... Wait, Brazen Borderers do nothing. You know what I can do? At the beginning, if a something dies, get 2 Skelly boys. That's the dream, my boys. That is literally the dream. So, ooh. Man, that's some juice right there. Counterspell it, see what happens. See if I care. You literally have, if there's one... Oh, okay, he actually did. Kind of annoying. Dude! I love how it's just... He's technically not even trying, but it's still effective. Soaring, no one cares, Steefy boy. It's gone. And now I have 3 skeletons in my disposal. Yeah. 3, exactly. Also, that deals damage. Now, that's 9 damage, and I will ascend these Warlock shenaniganries. It's gonna be great, trust me, I'm a scientist. Okay, I'm surprised we won, but, you know, honestly, at this point, I'll take it. Even though it feels well, losing and winning currently has felt extremely awkward by all standards. And also, by the way, I think this is gonna be, like, having these class things is gonna be such a pain on mobile. And he just surrenders. GG, Nori. Is it me, or is there just one loading screen currently in rotation? It looks like it. And that orc is, you know, not even half that bad, honest to God, boys. But yeah. Let's see. Lotus of the Dream, but then 3 removals, 4 removals, and, you know, going first. I'll honestly take it, even though it does look dodgy. Does look very dodgy. Okay, the spider... Oh, it's a rogue deck. Well, the good part is... Wait a minute, is there a good part in all of this? No, there is not. The good part is I can just remove the stupid crab. But yeah, a rogue deck. Man, some things never change. They say war never changes. No, rogue decks and Risen Reefs never change. It's always there in the opening hand, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, I would say that that's almost good if that wasn't horrible. Thank you, Wizards. I greatly appreciate it. Also, these things have reach. Not exactly bad against rogue decks, not gonna lie. Okay. J. Salvatar. Wait, can you even counterspell my Cultivate if I do it? Another Cultivate. I'm not even surprised. Currently, the biggest problems that I face in this game is like 80% land draw. And it's just abysmal. It's like the game completely does not understand even the most basic things, even though this is a control deck. And Wizards should have already down the algorithm for... Okay, and suddenly that's perfect. Oh man, Deck of Many Things is gone. Shadow's Verdict is gone, which is bad. That's there. Well, essentially, rogue deck's gonna rogue deck. Look at it. Risen Reef, and yes, that was his other thing. So, you know what's currently happening? Counterspelling. That's what's happening. He's gonna... I'm assuming that's gonna be the... whatchamacallit? 2-cost counterspell, right? Mystic Dispute. Okay, okay, Chief. It's time to stop. I have 2 of these, but I don't know how much that actually gives me. Those spiders are kinda okayish, but, you know. He has 5 Of course! Dude! Man, it's just rogue deck things. It's literally just rogue deck things. Have the perfect opening hand. Start running out of cards into the story. It never changes. I wonder will rogue decks run, by the way, their class card. Their class card is kind of garbage, you know? Their class card is... Are you kidding me? Wait, is he not gonna pay the Lotus stacks? That's kind of like sus. He can't counterspell it, so, you know. Okay, take this, drop her, see what happens. Now I can draw I can technically out DPS him, because that is possible with our skely boys. Also, if we get the Deck of Many Things, we technically have some advantages. What are you gonna do? You didn't even pay the Lotus stacks. Dude, like, give up already. Is there even... No, there's only these rogues that he can drop. Like, it didn't make sense. Honestly, what he just didn't make sense. He dropped 2 Ruin Crabs. He didn't pay the Lotus stacks. Like, what is this guy even doing? And he's gonna win. Not because he's good, but because literally Wizard just, for some reason, sees a rogue deck player, and they're like, oh, rogue deck player must gobble balls and cock. That's what they do. I don't know why. I don't know who at Wizards has such a goddamn hard-on for rogue decks, but someone just has it. Look at this. 3 Ruin Crabs. Not even 20 cards in. Into the story, Thief Guild's Enforcer. It's just a literal shit show. Oh, it truly is just a little shit show. Okay, so plan's easy. Spider attack, he blocks. I do this. He counterspells a rogue. Yeah, well, that's also quite neat, I guess. So, how do I do this? He has one counterspell, which I guess is the bonus point here. Can I out DPS him? Because I don't have any... I have 2 Skely Swarms left. Yeah, I'd have 2 Skely Swarms left. 2 Skely Swarms left are kind of like sis. That's not gonna be too useful. Oh, wait! Now he's not even gonna block me. I'm not sure if I feel proud or sad about that part. Dude, and a land! And a land! Of course it's a land! I hate this game so much. The amount of hate I have for this game cannot be expressed. I can't attack. Okay. So, do this for 3, see what happens. If he counterspells, I think that's fine. He's slowly running out of cards, so there are bonus points to that. There is a chance that he just flat out drops Lurus right there. And if he does that, I can Erebos Invitation the Lurus, and that's going to be fine. If he counterspells this, he doesn't counterspell it. He just does that thing. Okay, okay. Okay. I feel it. I feel it. It's stupid, but I feel it. Okay, a play like that, though, definitely means one thing. He most likely wants to play the Lurus and start to reuse his value. Which is the time when we strike. We're probably gonna draw a land. And then we're probably gonna draw one more land. No! Oh god, that was the deck of many things, exactly. Of course! Of course, Wizards! Of course! A classic! An absolute man, rogue decks run out of cards. That's illegal, said Wizards. Dude, I hate this game so much. Well, words cannot describe how much I hate this rigged shittery. Like, you just can't. You just can't do this. Constantly. Non-stop. It just doesn't... Do I play this? I don't know. Again, land. Oh, well, now the land. Now land, maybe? How much stuff do I have here? Man, the bad... Oh, this actually makes it kind of an easy decision. Watch this. If he counterspells it, I'm fine, because I just dropped the Skeletal Swarming and he can't do anything about it. And those skeletons, 3 turns in, it's 9 damage. 4 turns in, it's lethal. You can't deal with the skeletons. That's like the beauty of this card against the rogue deck. I have already played this matchup, so I know it. But yeah, oh, actually, you know what? No, I do. Yeah, I drop the skeletons. Yeah, even if he counterspells this, yeah, I drop the skeletons, because that's legitimately my win condition. There is nothing else I can really do but do this as a win condition. Also, if he starts removing the skeletons, well, guess who gets counters whenever skely boys get removey-boyed? Exactly, not me. Okay, so, 22 cards left in the deck. Is he just gonna play a little Lurus? No, he plays of one more. Dude, why? Why? It doesn't make sense. Okay, here's the Thief Guild's Enforcer that everyone is so goddamn excited about. Almost never said anyone. 17 cards left in the deck. He just got rid of my second Skeletal Swarming. I'm not gonna lie, boys. Dude, I hate rogue decks so much. They could have, like... And by the way, the new rogue cards also have obviously, all the mill in the world. I'm gonna do this. I think this is gonna freak him out, so he may actually try and stop us. Wait, who do I actually... He may try to counterspell this. Look at the top 3 cards. You put one of them on your hand, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty powerful, you know? And the level 3 effect is also... Yep! Wait! I can literally just pay. I almost missed that. I forgot that's the color of not the things that this guy likes. Okay, so getting rid of this is muchos importantos. Okay, he can't counterspell it, we all know. I think that his play is definitely gonna be Lotus, but Lotus is not the best play to a degree. He's out of cards, which means that Wizards is obviously gonna probably give something else to him. Why? Why? Okay, Warlock Class level 2. Shadow's Verdict! That's what I'm talking about, boy! That is our saving grace. That is the cherry on top. That is the thing that will wreck universes. I love it. It's great. Okay. This costs 6. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. It's just kind of useful. Oh, something died. I completely missed that, by the way. Yeah, wait. What died? Oh, right, his... Dude, no. Oh, good, it's just that. Okay, that's cool. That is almost acceptable. How do I actually do this now? Man, I need to cast Shadow's Verdict. Man, that's so sad. Needing to cast Shadow's Verdict like that is lit. Dude! Just oh yeah, of course. That's the card. That's the card that I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Well, attacking him. Is it possible? No, he hasn't paid the Lurch tax. Pays that. He can play one drop the Thief Guild. Okay, I'll lose if he has literally a single rogue. Dude, why? Hello, Viscusi? That seems a little bit desperate, not gonna lie. Okay, how do I want to do this? How do I legitimately want to do this? I think it's gonna be Verdict. It can't be anything else but Verdict at this point. I would not be surprised if he has something that counterspells it, but yeah, that Verdict needs to happen. And Drown and Lock, literally the card I would actually have called. Technically, the good part is, technically, next turn he loses. Okay, I'm gonna draw cards because there is absolutely no chance for the last dance here. It just doesn't happen. I can win him if a miracle happens, but yeah, he's just gonna play the Lotus. He just played the land. Obviously. It was literally the most perfect rogue deck you could have ever seen in your life. The turn 1 play, the turn counter spell that empowers everything else, the Thief Guild's Enforcer runs out of cards into the story, runs out of cards yet again into the story. Every single time it's just the exact same garbage. Rogue decks are complete bullshit and weak. The only reason they are good is because Wizards forces it to be good. As always, boys. Sad. I have checked out all the new cards and I have a question. I haven't seen anyone play this just yet, but you know, I have only played like probably less than 10 games in the new expansion. I have a question. And yes, by the way, Poker Gods are back on the menu. And with a vengeance. So, I have a question. Is the dungeon mechanic... What is this garbage? Whoa, look at that disgusting avatar. Wizards, you have outdone yourselves. 10 out of 10. Now it's just cartoons. Wow. Lame. But yeah, the dungeon mechanic. Does it work? Is it good? Like, the way it's described, it almost seems like, you know, you can finish like 10 dungeons a game, but that doesn't exactly seem, that does not exactly seem the way it happens to me. You know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I don't know, but also this does not look good. It's adventure. Oh, guess what? Shadow's Verdict, very good at adventuring. Oof, the card, they say. Well, I wanted to kill this because its HP is kind of a little bit of an oof in this deck. But it seems like we obviously have to get rid of the Edward. Edward is just too much value to keep alive. And then this now deals technically only 1 damage, which makes me a happy boy. Oh yes. Well, not really. I have to look at that, and it's disgusting. And by the way, things that currently I have noticed happening. Land flooding galore. Oh yeah, land flooding galore. I have had multiple games currently where I just have an 80% draw ratio. It is absolutely insane. Also, other things. Poker god hands, literally back on the menu, and that's pretty much it. I'm interested about the dungeon mechanic because, again, I haven't seen anyone play it. But the way Wizards describes it, seems like you can finish like a dungeon in like, I don't know, a turn or two. But doesn't seem to be the case, and most creatures with dungeoneering are kind of like complete garbage. Why hasn't he played anything? Well, considering we're getting a land flooded like there's no tomorrow, I guess it's fine. Also, there are a couple of cute cards, but, you know, there's a lot of cute 4-cost creature cards. But I would like to say this design-wise that it's a huge, like, turn-off for me. If you have a 4-cost creature card and its main objective is to synergize with some kind of gimmick, and it doesn't deal phase damage, it doesn't instantaneously create value, if it needs a condition to proc for it to be a land, not even surprised, if it needs to fulfill a condition for it to be good, if it needs to after pay extra mana to have an effect proc, man, those cards are not good. And they're not good because they are essentially 100% if you are winning, you're gonna win more type of cards. And those cards are just kind of bad. Like, if it's a 4-cost creature and it has a synergistic effect or needs something to happen and it doesn't have an instantaneous gratification value, it's a bad card usually. I call those cards win more cards. The only time that it's good is when you are winning. And can I kill that? 5, 6, 7. Ooh, big turn, big boy turn. Dude, look at this. Okay, let's actually count. 5, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10. Dude, that is absolute insanity. But yeah. There are currently a lot of issues, and land flooding seems to be one of the biggest issue currently that I'm playing. I don't know if that's because of the new expansion or what's happening, but I am currently constantly getting a land barrage flood. Technically, yeah, we did one Cultivate, but the synergy is just kinda not there, Chief. Also, he just played an Edward, and that is 100% a Soul Shadows Verdict card. Yep, there we go. You can't leave an Edward alive, he just creates too much value. Also, I would like to point out that maybe we have Bricked, but it seems like our enemy also has Bricked. But, you know, it's like, dude, sooner or later I'm gonna start drawing the cards that do stuff. Sooner or later. Oh, look at that. It's a thingy. Dude. At least we got rid of 2 Edwards. Honestly, I'm surprised this is going so smoothly. It seems like I bricked, but he also bricked. Oh, there we go. First thing first, Cultivate. Thin out our deck even more. Also, how the hell have I thinned out my deck with 3 Cultivates and I have so little more card advantage than this guy? Seems kinda unreasonable. Let's see what we get. A land. Not even surprised, what can I say? Okay, so, by the way, the next deck is probably going to be a life gain deck, because, man, life gain is currently at that situation where I look at it and I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? Seriously? Of all things, dude, is he going to extra buff it? There's no way, right? Yeah. Dude, look at this garbage. 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15! 15 cards! Oh, look at that. We actually found something. Jesus. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Life gain decks seem to be on that stage of life where it just literally looks like a little, like 2 more expansions, and you are gonna be able to just drop a couple of enchantments or whatever, and the deck is gonna play itself. Like, the new Cleric class ability is essentially the same as saying, yeah, that's very cute and stuff, Heliod now can be one. Ooh, I can actually... Dude, do I? Man, this is a tough decision. Okay. No, I definitely killed the Embercleave instantaneously. Yeah, I definitely killed the Embercleave instantaneously. It's not even a question. I still have Heartless Act, so it all should be good, right? Unless he drops a Henge, because... Well, he can play a Henge anyway. But now at least I have something. I have 2 card drawing things. I will thin out my deck a little bit more out of lands, and yeah... God, poker hand. Look at this deck. Like, seriously, 50% of my deck is gone, and I would not... If people miss the intro and they just randomly click at this point, they probably think my deck has, like, 2 cards in it. That's the absolute brutal reality of the situation in Magic. And the best part is, it's like, no one complained. There was not a single person who complained where the algorithm was forced to just give you the perfect amount of lands every game, where bricking was impossible, where flooding was impossible. There was not a single person who complained about that, because the game is just better without lands. And there was not a single person who complained where, you know, your starting hands were not just literally poker god scenarios. But now, Wizards just changes it time to time. I literally can't wrap my head around it. Why? It doesn't make the game feel fresh because, you know, they don't publish those changes, so people don't know that something's changed. They just randomly change it and then people are mad. And rightfully, by the way, in my opinion. So yeah, what is this? Royal Eruption. Uwu Abba. What a great card. Do I have anything? Dude, he can just royal me again and I'm dead. Yeah, this is one of the minor problems, I would say, with this deck, that we do not have a lot of life gain. More precisely, we have absolutely nothing that even remotely qualifies as life gain. Ah, yes. Okay, so, do this, see what happens. Shadow's Verdict, not technically that bad. Do this, see what happens. A land, is anyone surprised at this point, because I sure as hell aren't. Okay, he has 1 card... And I have 1 more of those. This is the test of skill. Can he top deck something that kills me? I don't know. I don't know. And another Royal Eruption. Amazing! So this was the deck, boys. I hope you enjoyed it, even though, I don't know, it's in Standard. We can do some Clash shenanigans later on. In Historic, for example, the Warlock Class is gonna be amazing for, well... a lot of obvious reasons, I guess. And, you know, many other things. It's a pretty fun deck. Admittedly, we did suffer a couple of really bad losses. But that's mostly because we just got land flooded so hard. Man, it's almost... No, you can't take the Cultivate out. Because there's literally nothing with the draw part in this game anymore left that... seems even remotely reasonable. Maybe it is, but then you're gonna just kill yourself at some point. Which is not great. Anyway. So yeah, this was the deck. This, by the way, is a pretty decent card that I'm gonna make around the deck. Because, well, 6 and draw a card for green. That's like a dream come true to a certain degree. Anyway. So this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel. Check out Discord. Check out the Patreon. Check out everything. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.